So here we are, all the way in Gillingham, just near the university, with my man Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? You good?
Hi, I'm good.
Hey, the man himself. So a lot of people have kind of wanted to get a bit of an update. Some people have kind of been watching you through the platform, which has been great. Daniel, just a quick one. How long have you sort of been in MY, just for people that might not know?
I've been here for 2.5 years now.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Been a rocky road?
Yeah, ups and downs.
Ups and downs. And just so for people that don't know, what was you sort of doing before you got involved in MY and before the property, for some that don't know?
So before I joined MY, I had my own shop in Croydon, which was a jacket potato shop.
So you're selling jacket potatoes,
Yeah.
and how long was you doing that for?
We was doing that for 2 years.
Wow, okay. And I mean, the interesting thing about your journey, Dan, is that I think where you're doing pretty well at the moment. I know in the last year you've managed to buy how many properties now?
So in the last year I've bought 4 properties.
Which is absolutely amazing. And some of them properties you've actually secured some good equity. Did you have a lot of money? Because some people might think you just had loads of money to buy these properties.
No, some of these are just no money down.
Wow.
Some of them, not all of them, some of them.
Great. And in terms of like the shop, what made you kind of even leave that shop? Because do you still have that shop, or?
No, I don't have the shop anymore. We got rid of it when I joined MY. And
did you kind of get rid of it to join MY, or?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. And what was the kind of turning point? What made you actually, because that must have been quite painful to close the business now?
It was a little bit, because obviously this is what I wanted to do, but just I came to the seminar, so I remember when I was on my way home, I kind of decided that I was going to get rid of the shop and join MY.
Wow. That's powerful. What's been kind of like the biggest challenges you've had so far? Because I mean, obviously you initially started sort of like getting rent to rents. That was right, yeah? You still got rent to rents?
Still got rent to rents, yeah.
Yeah, you got a few on this road as well, yeah?
Yeah, got a few.
Yeah, whereabouts? You got?
So some over there, there's some up there as well.
Yeah, so you got that grey one apparently, yeah?
Grey one.
Let's have a look here. You got one down.
There's one down there as well.
Okay, great.
Number 7.
Yeah. All right, great. And you kind of got to the point where you thought, okay, maybe rent to rent's not really where your heart's at, and that's when you started buying from there, yeah?
Yeah, that's when I started trying to concentrate more on the sales side of
buying
property. Yeah.
Great. And would you ever open the shop again?
Never.
Just like that, never. What's kind of been the biggest realization for you in terms of, in being in the property game now?
Just having the freedom and just knowing that
you're doing this full time now, or?
Yeah, I do this full time.
Okay. I mean, even kind of, I know that you've just had a newborn baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And it's like your third child now.
Third child, yeah.
Are you finding it? Has it been quite difficult in terms of looking after being a father and also kind of trying to really push and make things work here?
It has been a little bit more difficult, yeah, because my older one, she's quite older, and then obviously I had a little one, but now that I've got a new one and there's 2 little ones in the house, there's more challenges to obviously looking after the little ones, yeah.
Sure. And what would you say is kind of like been the biggest challenge, would you say? And what's kind of separated maybe from what you're doing, maybe to some other people? Because I know that you kind of got involved, you didn't really have much money, you still managed to pull things together. What's been the biggest difference, would you say, between maybe some others that haven't progressed as quick?
Just believing and mindset. My mindset was just I just concentrated on getting the deals, not too much worried about where the money was going to come from, and I think that alone will make you do well in property, because when I first started doing property, I was worried about where am I going to get the money from, not about worrying where I'm going to get the deal.
And yeah, that's I think that's been quite key, to be honest. Have you had to be quite resourceful, like in terms of buying these properties then?
Yeah, very resourceful.
Yeah.
Very.
So sort of borrowing from everywhere you can.
I've done some borrowing that is just crazy.
Yeah, so I know that even one deal you bought, you were sort of like ringing around trying to borrow like $2,000 from everyone just to try and make a deal work.
I think I was borrowing like £1,000 off like 20 people.
Just trying to do anything.
Just trying to raise the 20k. Yeah.
Wow. So I guess that just shows your determination. In terms of like, would you say maybe having that business before, because you had that and you was running that with your partner as well?
Yes.
Has she been quite supportive in your property journey?
Yes, very supportive.
Yeah.
She's really good, and she's always there if I need something, and if she helps me as well. Like, she does all my admin side of it, and she does all my advertising for the rooms and stuff.
Wicked.
So she still does all of that for me, so it gives me the free time to actually be out here to find the deals.
Sure. And in terms of you having that shop before and closing that down, because that must have been quite painful, would you say that kind of pain of shutting that down gave you a lot of drive to make this journey work?
You could say that, because I had nothing else, so this had to work. I couldn't not make it work. It was my last chance. I've done a lot of things throughout my life, and a lot of things have not been successful. So I got to the stage that I'm getting older, and I'm 30, and I just had to make it successful. I'll never give up on this.
Sure. And would you ever sort of open a shop again then?
Never.
Definitely not. No.
You will never see me behind the counter.
Okay, great. And so I mean, after sort of doing property, would you say there's anything else you'd be interested in, or is this one of the best things you kind of?
At the moment, this is the best thing that I could think of. I'm just going to carry on building my portfolio, and then one day maybe I can do something else, like help people or on their journey or something.
Sure. Anything you got to say to your fans out there? Because I mean, a lot of people kind of saw the video I done about the Croydon project, so congratulations on that one as well.
Yeah.
So that was another one you bought down in Croydon.
Yeah.
And you sort of comparing the value of the one next door.
From the ones next door.
Yeah. So congratulations on that. Any kind of advice you'd give to anyone else out there who's kind of, maybe finding things a little bit hard in whatever they're doing? I'm thinking about maybe should they get in property?
Just at the end of the day, you just need to follow your dreams. It's all about following your dreams. Property might not be for you. You might be really good at doing businesses. So if you can do business, just follow your dream and just make sure you're happy. I think just being happy is the most important thing.
There you go, man. So that's the mind, the motto, man. Thank you very much, Dan. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks.
Where'd you go from here, man? Still more deals? Or father time?
Got a few things in the pipeline, but I'll post them once I get them.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So stay tuned, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go, man. All the way from London to Gillingham on a rainy day, but nevertheless, a positive day.